All right, you guys, so I'm starting to get horses out and groom them. And I have had a crazy amount of people ask about this horse. And I'm fixing to kind of groom him. And I thought I would let you guys see him as I brush him before we're going to slinky him. He's ready. He's shiny enough. We just need to start to pull the little bit of long hair off. But look what I've started to see peek through. Look at this roaning. Are you a roan, sir? Are you a roan secretly? Look at that little baby doll head and that neck. His mother is a warm blood. His sire is a foundation horse. And what's so cool about him the most is he has American DNA registry papers. So there's proof. And I think that's badass. That is so badass. He is 3 years old. He is super big. Gotta clean that leg off. And he is a cookie monster. He came in as lot 64. Hi, sir. He has a little tiny blue spot in that eye, but it's not affecting his vision. Huh, tell him it doesn't affect my vision. I still see. I just have a little color in that eye. Oh, that's nice, he said. Oh, he'd be liking that. There's white hair in here and we're making you look dirtier, not cleaner. He just likes the scratchies. But he's a 3-year-old and he's lightly started under saddle. He rides off nice. He rides off super nice. I'm trying to decide if okay, I didn't know if the flash was on or not and I didn't want to be blinding him. Good clean legs. He did get trimmed and unfortunately he was just a little bit short trimmed. You can see that his feet are a little short, unfortunately. They were broke off on the outside and Tyler was trying to get him balanced and unfortunately it just took a little more off, but that's just sometimes part of it. So he came in as lot 64. He is a crossbred. He's actually half American quarter horse and I believe his mom is either a Dutch or a Danish warm blood. I will look. And we will get American DNA registry transfer or whatever for the papers he has. So he is a crossbred, literally. And he is foundation Hancock bred on the sire side. And on the dam side, he is actually out of, I believe, either a Danish or a Dutch warm blood mare. I don't remember off the top of my head, but he does have American DNA registry. It's an application and there is an email address on there to get the transfer for it. So that's all you would have to get your registration papers in your name. Yeah, hi sir. And he is absolutely stunning. So he's 3 years old. He came in as lot 64 and we are doing a naming contest. So you can send $25 to I Ride a Rescue on Cash App. I think we have about 7 people now entered. And tonight, if we get done in time, if not tomorrow, Jess and I will be sitting down and the first winner will pick several winners and you get to pick which horse you want to name. This horse needs a name. The blind horse needs a name. We also need to name the done horse that gets therapy as well. So each horse will get a name. And basically, if you're drawn first, we'll say, let's say Carissa is picked. And I'll say, hey, Carissa, you're our first winner. Which horse do you want to name? And you get to pick which horse and what name you choose. So then our second winner will be able to pick between the next two. The third winner will be able to pick between the next two. And that's how we do it. Tara, he is not on the website yet. I was letting his feet get a little bit better. I didn't really want to advertise him until that's lined out. He was sound. We did his feet because they were super, super growed out, flared out on the outside and broke off on the inside. And I didn't really want to advertise him until we kind of got that situated. And then when we trimmed him, he was a little too short, unfortunately. So this is just one of those things where we're just going to wait till he's better. But I keep having people ask about him and look at this look at his forelock. I would never cut that. I would let it grow. Look how long it is. It's all the way to right here. And his mane. So if you wanted a Western dressage prospect, which is what he was raised for, I think that this is probably one of the best you could buy. And when Tylen gets back, we will have him start putting some rides on him until he sells, because I do think this is a very nice, young, valuable, strong, hardy, good boy with a lot of personality. Tell him I'm a good boy with lots of personality. So fixing to bundle him up in a slinky and start to, what we're trying to do is get this kind of burnt hair, this hair that's sunburnt, off so that we can really bring this coloration out, because we started to realize as we started to get him to shed that he's very, very roan. And I do think he's a bay roan or a probably brown roan. I think he's just, I don't think he's turning gray. I think he's roan, but we will see. So don't forget about our naming contest. We would love to have more people join, and we're going to every week on Thursday. So next week we will, if we draw on Thursday this week, we'll start over, and then we'll do the horses that come in next. As soon as they come in, we'll give it a couple days. It's something we're going to continuously do, and that money kind of goes towards teeth float trims and those kind of things on the unsold horses, so we have some extra funds to do extra things. But he is fantastic. He's 3 years old, and he is definitely going to be looking for a mom. Say, I am a lady's horse. He might like a guy, but I'm telling you, he's a lover, and he would like a lady with cookies, for sure. For sure, for sure. Or a guy. I think he would be a guy's horse. He doesn't care. Look at him. He's so good. He loves it all. Look at him. He's like, oh my God, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, he just wants you to touch him everywhere. All right, sweet man. So we're going to finish grooming him, and we'll be back with another one shortly. Yes, it's nice.